Greetings, grower planted family. So, I'm going to go ahead and do a harvest because I got a lot of stuff I need to harvest. Mainly a lot of tomatoes. So, I want to go ahead and get those done. I already harvested a few ground cherries, as you can see here. Let me turn it around. So, I just went and picked those up off the ground. And I'm going to go and pick some more up off the ground over here that are in the watermelon bed over here. I have a few that are in here. Actually, let me move my bucket out of the way. Oh my goodness, if that plane ain't loud. See, look at all these beautiful little ground cherries that done fell down in here, y'all. Gotta get those. Get those so that I can eat them. And don't leave them for other stuff to eat them. You know what I'm saying. The ones that don't look like they're ripe, um, even though they've fallen off, I may leave them in there because ain't no sense in me. And sometimes what I'll do to y'all is kind of shake the plant to see if anything else will fall off, because if it's ready, it'll fall off. Oh my goodness, I got stuff out here. The plant is out here past the garden part, y'all, so we gonna end up picking up stuff. Cause look at the plant. She hanging over the edge. I don't mind it. It's just I need to be aware of that because some of the fruit would be out here as well, not just inside the bed. Because what I don't want is her growing in my yard. I don't want to grow it out here. So I need to make sure I pick up any I see out here. I didn't think about that when I planted it over here, that it would grow outside the bed and potentially could be in the yard. So we just got to be aware of that, you know? Just got to be aware of that. And if I see it, we'll just chop it down because we're not going to have it in my walkway. You know, we got to have some order around here. There's a lot of these little suckers in here too. I'm so grateful. So grateful. I really like these things too, y'all. They're very nutritious for us too. Yeah. See down there? When they ripen, they just fall off. When they say, well, that's how you know they're ready. They're like, I'm ready. Doop, I'm falling off. So I'm just collecting them. And we had a lot of rain, so some of them might have fallen off prematurely too, because we had some serious storms that came through, and so some of them that might have fallen off might have been green, so they actually might not be any good to eat, because I'm not gonna eat them while they're green. I only want to eat them when they're yellow. So like that one right there, it's looking kind of green to me. So if I open it up and it's green, I'm not gonna eat it, because I don't think they continue to ripen. I had some that I saw that were like that in the house that I had picked up before, and they just stayed green. They were just sitting there green for a couple of weeks. I'm like, okay, so when they fall off, if they fall off prematurely, they don't continue to ripen. So look at this, y'all. Just a bunch of these little babies. They're just everywhere. Sometimes they don't even make it to the ground. They end up falling. Since they're in here with this watermelon, they got a lot of places to hang out. Let's see if we can reach that one. Yep, we got it. See any more? Y'all see that onion down there? Got a nice base on it. Y'all see any more? I tell you, honey, in search of the ground cherries. Look at this one, didn't make it to the ground either, so we're gonna go and grab him. Let's see, there's another one. Girl, this will be fun to have my grandbabies here, you guys, to be able to come and look for the ground cherries, right? That right there is a fun in search of. We're in search of the ground cherries, because they be hiding everywhere. Wow. They all up in here. There's one back there. That one's so tiny, I don't even know if it's got anything in it. Oh, it actually does. Okay. How about that? Alright, let's see. I see a couple more up in here. There's one right there. I guess that was the leaf. I thought was some more. I think we got them all. Oop, nope, there's one back there. One back there. We gotta make sure we get them all, honey. One over here that didn't make it to the ground. All right, that was a fun harvest. The more I look, the more I see, honey. There's one here, one over here. And also try to be careful not to hit the plant, because I don't want it to. So those are the ground cherry harvests we got. Yay! Yay! I really like these. I'm so happy I was able to get them growing this year. I tried it last year and it didn't work out for me. I know I probably mentioned that before in one of my other videos, but yay! So look, harvest this red pepper over here too together. I'm gonna turn it around because I'm gonna clip it and then put it in it's gonna fall because I'm trying to hold this camera too. See it back there? So I want to go ahead and cut it. Actually, let me do it like this. Y'all a little close. I know that feels weird. Got y'all in the bucket right here, y'all. Got y'all in the bucket. But we being creative over here. Because my ground is so unlevel that it's hard for me to even put my camera so that I can actually look at that beauty. Oops, sorry y'all, got y'all looking at the ground for a second. Look at this beauty right here. Put her on down. Yes. Woo woo. Beautiful. So I'm gonna let that other one that's right there go ahead and get a little bit more red on it. Look at that bug up in there. No, boo-boo. Get up out of my stuff. Get your behind up out of there. I'm not playing that. All right. I think I probably need to cut this one off. She has a lot of I don't know why they end up getting that can you see? Let me see. I can't see it. Getting like that. Does that mean I left it on too long? Somebody let me know. I have no idea why that happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off because it's looking it makes me think it's old. It makes me think it's old, y'all. Like it's got wrinkles. So yeah. Chow chow chow. Let's go ahead and just cut that off. She got wrinkles on her. I crack my own self up sometimes. I'm just saying. I don't know what's been munching on my peppers on this little baby right here. I don't know if these supposed to turn red or what. I don't know. I'm gonna leave him on there. And that one, he's so tiny. He kind of grew into form. We're gonna let him stay on there too. We're not gonna worry about that right now. So y'all come with me as we harvest these beans. Yeah, you guys fell off of the stand, so I'm just holding you in my hand. Just it'll be easier anyways to harvest these beans without trying to hold the stand in my hand. So let's harvest these beans. See what we can see over here. I see beans on it, but they're too small, at least right here in this section. Let's turn it over here. And those too small too, see? I want those to stay on a little longer. The peas are growing so well. You guys, I saw Helen Hinton. She took her thing off and actually has stuff growing in the top of this. I'm gonna do the same thing. Because I feel like, you know, I can use that space to grow in. These peas are doing so good, but that's not what we're doing right now. We already did that video where we did a walkthrough on the garden. So I'm just looking for stuff to harvest right now. Okay. Nope. Nothing to harvest over here. Let's go to the, oh, well, no, I want that to grow a little bit more. Okay, let's go over to this other planter. I know I have stuff over here to harvest for sure. I saw these beans earlier when I was spinning it around earlier. Right here, we'll harvest these beans. Harvest, harvest. Uh-oh, I done knocked off one of my daggone flowers. Potential future beans. Gotta be a little bit more gentle, Donna. There we go. And drop it in. Gotta be a little more gentle, honey. Them poor little plants. They obviously ain't getting no water. They done died off. So yeah, this I should have had the lid off of that. Take this lid off of this green stalk, because it's stuff is not getting water. That might be what happened. Some things get water, some are not getting enough water even when it rains, because it's not getting down to the other levels. Let's look, my strawberry died. Dang, man. I hate that. This thing is definitely dead. I'm gonna go and pull it out. Look, it's just dry. It's so dry. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to water this today. I got some rainwater that's collected. I'm gonna water that. That might be why my beans ain't big enough too. They're not getting enough water. Look how these beans are growing, y'all. Why they bent like that? Ew, new. Oh, we got some beans to harvest down here though. Few. We got a few to harvest. Oop, I just broke that whole thing, y'all. Oops. Whoopsies. She broke that whole thing. Yeah, I gotta figure this thing out, y'all. It almost makes me feel like I need to put a watering system on here that turns on automatically. Because a lot of stuff died over here. Like, it should have been peas in here. Something should have been in here. These plants died. Oh. Just breaking my little heart over here, y'all. Drop that in there. So that's gardening though. It's trial and error, baby. Trial and error. You'll learn. And this green stalk is new to me because, I just started these this year. So I'm learning the things that I need to do different as I'm planting in here. And one of the things to successfully grow, I need to adjust as I'm going along, make adjustments. So I'm learning. So I think we're going to get some rain tonight, actually, too. Now, what kind of little bug is that? He's kind of cute. I don't know what he is. Looks like some sort of grasshopper, maybe. Oh, here goes some more beans right here. Beans are funny, honey. You think you done got them, and you go back through and look again on that same plant. You be like, oh, there's some beans right there. So it's honestly, you just got to keep looking. But okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to water that. And I don't even have any more of those peas. I want that to get a little bigger. Any more of those peas that I had that I put in those holes. So, but some ate this, y'all. Look, just the top of it is gone. Even on this one, this top of that I'm gone, and something's eating this. I don't see anything on it. I wonder if it's those what are those things called? Earwigs. Could be the earwigs. I don't know. Like, why eat my new ones? Eat the ones that's been here for a minute, You're gonna eat something. All right, we're gonna come over here and go ahead and harvest these tomatoes as well. And on these, I was kind of wanting to wait till they became a nice truss, but nope. We're gonna harvest what we got, honey. Harvest it while we got it. Look at all these mosquitoes hanging out in this right here. So that's a problem. I'm about to kill them because I'm about to put them right in here on these plants. We can't let y'all survive. Nope. We're not going to do that. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, we can't be letting no mosquitoes survive around here. I collect rainwater, but I ain't trying to collect mosquitoes. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to do that. What did I do with my, oh, I left them over here. I'm like, where are my snips? Gotta have my handy snips with me, y'all. So y'all gonna go right here while I snip this. There we go. So we got it. So anytime I can snip like that, I'll do. But if I can't, then I'll just break them off like this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop him off of there. Boop. I have so many beautiful tomatoes. And as I'm doing this harvest, trying to see, we'll go on the back side. Well, nope, I got some right here in my face that I can harvest. We'll go ahead and harvest that. Ooh, I gotta watch out for these spider webs out here too, y'all. Them spiders, man. I appreciate them, but I also don't want them all over in my garden. I'm just gonna tell the truth. Tell the truth. Here we go, right here. We're about to snip this right here. Boop. So we got those. Cute. Is that one any good? Let's see. Did he just fall off while I was doing stuff, or has he been down here for a minute? Oh, he looks fine. Yep, I'm throwing him in there. I'm gonna move some of these spiders out my garden though, cause they all up in my way of stuff I need to do. We can't have that. Can't have it, you guys. It's not something I want to deal with. Okay. So actually, we'll go around to the back side of this. Most of them seem like they're on the back side. So let's go to the back. And harvest over here. So here's a Roma tomato right here. Let's go ahead and pop it off. This one got some, might have to cut that little part off, but it's going in the basket. It's going in the basket. Got some right here. Go ahead and just cut up under there. Try to keep them on their stalk so they can, not stalk, whatever this little part is called. Try to keep them on there as long as I can, especially if they're not all the way red. So they get red on there. I almost want to keep this on here an extra